Happy World Book Day, everybody! It's here! My favourite day of the year. Have you dressed up at home as anything? Or if you're at school, have you dressed up? Remember, it's not too late. You can put on bright colours, wear your pyjamas, or put on a costume if you like. We would love to see photos of you enjoying this special day at home. So it's time now to find out what we're going to be doing today. Let's have a look. Today, we are going to be writing a short story. We're going to be listening to two of Tom Fletcher's books. Then we're going to use these as the basis for our writing. We're going to design a character for your book, and we're going to write a short story. And we're going to finish today with a quiz and a bit of a challenge to recreate your own book cover. So let's find out what we're going to read today. I'm going to start with one of these on the screen. I wonder which one it could be. Which one do you like the look of? There's an alien in your book. There's a monster in your book. There's a witch in your book. There's a dragon in your book. There's a superhero in your book. Or there's an elf in your book. Lots of different titles in this series. Let's find out which one we're starting with. There's a superhero in your book. Right. For this session, we're going to be reading two of Tom Fletcher's books. We're going to compare the stories and we're going to explore the language and the themes that run through them. And then we're going to get ready to design your own character and story. Let's read it. There's a superhero in your book. Whoosh! What was that? It's a superhero! Wow, there's a superhero in your book, and he's here to save your book from the scribbler. Oh no, the scribbler is scribbling all over your book with her crayons. Let's see if superpowers can stop her. How about super strength? Power up superhero super strength by lifting the book high in the air and turn the page. Can you do that at home? Imagine you're lifting it up, turn the page. Okay. Oh dear, the scribbler has scribbled a big strong gorilla in your book. I don't think our superhero's strength is strong enough to take on a big strong gorilla. You better turn the page quickly. Come on, let's turn it over. Let's try another superpower. I know, water. Concentrate really hard to help superhero wash the scribbler away. 1, stop washing. 2, 3. Oh dear! The scribbler scribbled herself an umbrella just in time. Splash! Oh, we're getting wet. Whatever will she scribble next? Oh no! She scribbled some nasty scribble baddies. We'll have to get rid of them quick, or your book will be full of scribbles. I know! Maybe superhero can use super speed. Tap all the scribbles quickly to power up superhero's super speed. Tap them at the screen. Wow, great tapping. But, uh-oh, what's happening on the next page? Oh no, the scribbles were even faster than superhero. Now they've captured all his friends. Help! Help! What can we do? Maybe superhero can reach over and untie them by being super stretchy. Stretch your arms out as far as you can to show superhero how to do it. You're doing it. How far can you stretch? Well done. Now, turn the page. Shall we do it? Ow! Oh dear. He's all stretched out of shape. Poor superhero. Why don't you blow a super kiss to make him feel better? Can you blow your super kiss? Ah, that's much better. Your kindness has made superhero feel all super and warm inside. That's it! The strongest superpower of all isn't super strength, or controlling water, or super speed, or super stretching. The greatest superpower is something we all have inside. Super kindness. Let's all let's all blow the scribbler a kiss. Are you aiming it at the scribbler? It worked. Your super kiss and the power of being kind has melted all the scribbler's meanness. And all the friends are free. Well done, superhero. Now that the scribbler isn't mean anymore, it's time for her to fly away and do some nice scribbling somewhere else, like a colouring book. Whoosh! The book rounds in the air to charge up superhero's flying power. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoosh! Wow! Off they go into the world. I hope superhero comes back to help mend the big hole he's made. Can you see it in the book? And in the real book, there's a real hole. Wow. Did you enjoy that story? I've got a few questions for you. First of all, for our one chilly question, how do you get to join in with the story? What did it ask you to do? Have a little think about this to yourself for 5 seconds. How did you join in? Do you remember? You're right. We whooshed the book, we tapped the book, we moved the book up and down. It was great fun, wasn't it? And it really got us involved in the story. That kind of answers our next question, which is what makes you feel involved in the story? Put me on pause now if you want to have a chat about this question with someone at home. So we felt involved in the story because we were asked to join in, and it got us to do lots of things to help the superhero along. Our final question, how does the author interest the reader? Again, put me on pause if you would like to discuss this question with someone at home. How does the author interest the reader? What amazing things were in that book? Well, I think one of the main things was the interaction with the book. It was getting us to do different things to help the main character. There were also lots of different text. They used capital letters, different fonts, different colours, and amazing illustrations. You may have said some of those things in your response for our free chili question. Now, it's time to read the next book. We're going to be reading another one in the series called There's a Dragon in Your Book. And I want you to see if you can spot any similarities, things that are the same. And also think about how is it different? Finally, maybe you can magpie some ideas for writing your story. Maybe you like doing a certain thing in the book, like whooshing it or tapping it. Or maybe you like the idea of the character hiding or being cheeky in your book. So let's find out what's going to be happening in this book. I wonder what it's going to be. I'm going to read this one to you. Try and move a bit. There's a dragon in your book. You see the egg. Oh, look, there's a dragon in your book. Oh, I started with that oh again. Oh, that must be a bit of a fee. It looks ready to hatch. Whatever you do, don't turn the page. Do you think we should? I can't believe you did that. The egg has hatched, and now there's a dragon in your book. Don't be scared. It's a baby dragon. Why don't you tickle her nose? Ooh. Ah! Tissue! Oh, that dragon sneezed. Oops. The dragon accidentally sneezed a fire in your book. We need to put it out quickly. Help dragon blow out the flames and turn the page. Big blow, everybody. Oh no! Your dragon didn't blow the fire out. She blew more fire. Carefully cover the flames by turning the page. That should put them out. Okay, let's do it quickly. That's no good. The fire is getting bigger. Don't get too close. If only we could think of a way to put the fire out. Have you got any ideas? Maybe bring back the water. Yes, that's a good idea. Let's see. That's it. Let's use your imagination to put the fire out. Imagine a great big water balloon right in the middle of the next page. Make sure it's full and ready to pop. Okay, I'm thinking of it in my head. It's huge. Ready? There it is. Perfect. Now use your finger to pop the balloon and get ready for the... Okay, put your finger to the screen, pop it. It's about to blow. Oh, oh my goodness, it's blown that dragon away. Hooray! You put the fire out. Give the dragon a high five. You have a great imagination, and dragon must be a little hungry now. Why don't you use your imagination again and think up a yummy treat for her? How about a great big cone filled with a triple scoop of scrummy, yummy, cold, ice cold chocolate and strawberry flavoured ice cream? That looks delicious, doesn't it? With sprinkles. Wow, that looks delicious. Yum. Can't believe that dragon's eaten it all. Well, dragon must be tired after all that adventure. I think it's time for her to fly home. She looks very full. She's going to need some help taking off. Flap the book up and down like giant dragon wings. Nearly there. Keep flapping. I think I'm going to need your help, everyone. Can you flap your hands? She's going to be ready. There she goes. Goodbye, dragon. Wave goodbye and turn the... What's waving goodbye? Hang on a second. What's this? Oh, look. More eggs. Whatever you do, don't turn the page. Uh-oh. I think it's time to close the book carefully. Wow, did you enjoy that story? Which one did you prefer? Did you like the dragon one? Or did you like the one about the superhero? Did you spot any similarities or differences? And did you get any ideas for your own story? Now, we spotted one similarity straight away at the start, didn't we? Where it said, oh, trying to find it out. Oh, look. And all of the books start in that way. Oh. And Again, some more similarities where we had to do lots of things to help the character in this book. We had to do flapping, didn't we, again? And we had to use our imagination. And I liked it the way we had to pop the balloon, don't you? Some things were obviously different because it was a bit of a different story. There wasn't a baddie in it. We were helping the dragon, weren't we, today? But it was still focused around that main character. Now, put me on pause and have a think about any other similarities and differences that you spotted between the two books. You may like to talk about this with someone at home. Okay, so we've started our amazing work today, all based around Tom Fletcher. We've got some ideas from his book, and very soon you're going to be getting ready to design your own character to have in a book. Before that, though, I want to share this slide with you. Throughout today, we are going to be having a bit of share a story fun. On here, there are 9 different activities. You don't have to do them all. You can pick the ones you fancy or even adapt them to do what you want to do. But throughout the day, it would be lovely if you would like to do some of these at home for a bit of fun. So some of the ideas are listen to the other Tom Fletcher stories on YouTube, or you could snuggle up and listen to someone tell you a story at home. You may like to read 3 different books in 3 different places. We'd love to see your photos on Facebook. Maybe make a bookmark. It could be for yourself, someone at home, or even us at school. We would love that. You could decorate some story stones. You can see them up in the corner. Maybe the stone looks like something. It could look like an animal, and you could decorate it into that shape. Or you could write words on it and reorganize the stones to make a story. Maybe you'd like to find some household items and pretend they're alive and make up your own stories about them. Last week, we had lots and lots of different bottles of fizzy drink in our house, and we made a bottle family and told a story about that. If you fancy a bit more of active fun, you could make yourself an obstacle course, and you could pretend you are one of the characters from the book trying to escape. How quickly can you complete that obstacle course? Maybe you're even the gingerbread man. If you fancy going out on a walk today, you could make a journey bracelet. So all you'll need is some double-sided tape to stick things on, or you could just use sellotape or a bit of glue, and you put it around your wrist, and as you're walking, stick things like leaves or little flower petals, anything you find on the floor that you're allowed to pick up, and stick them on and take it home. When you get home, you can tell someone the story of your journey and where you've been. Perhaps you'd like to read to some family members on the phone or by a video call. Finally, maybe you'd like to make your own reading den at home from blankets and cushions and things from around the house, or make some puppets. You could even use some old wooden spoons or some paper or cut up cereal boxes to do this. We would love to see all the fun you're having at home. Please share it on Tapestry or email or on our Facebook page. Have a lovely rest of the day, everyone, and I'll see you very shortly for our next input on designing a character. Bye, everybody.